Journal of English for Academic. The correlation between student preference and English assessment in hybrid learning during COVID-19 pandemic. By Leah Australia, they were meant when fall no to August 2022.
Then 44%, but smaller than 80%. In education, a total online learning can substitute 80% or more of the offline learning with online learning. The researcher had a concrete previous study about the use of blended learning before the pandemic, which implemented online learning only about 30%, and there is meetings were conducted in the classroom. The present student discusses the application of hybrid learning that considers about 50% of limited offline learning activities in classroom, and another method of work consider the online learning from home. And then hybrid learning is the combination of face-to-face learning in the classroom and online learning at more outside the classroom. Hybrid learning has four characteristics, namely in the integration of individual and collective learning, in the integration of synchronous and asynchronous learning, in the integration of the group-based of self-paced learning, and the integration of normal and informal learning in the same lifetime learning. Hybrid learning as a method of the student to obtain information of knowledge from printed material of course part, and explain it by including another source from the internet or websites. Besides, hybrid learning enables an integration of media tool intro and learning environment. And then method. This study was quantitative collectional research. The total of population of this study were 310 students that took English 3 courses from 3 universities and 3 departments that had considered by hybrid learning during new normal place in Pekanbaru, Riau. Then the sample of that study were 77 universities students that caused by using a random sampling technique. The researcher decided to take 5% from 307 students, since population was more than 100 students. All of them were the white hybrid semester student learning English 3 courses in 2012 until 2022 academic years, majoring in informatics, economics, and medical department. There are range between 12 until 20 until 25 years old. This study was concluded from October 2021 until January 2022. English 3 course in compulsory subject that was delivered for 60 meetings, which covered 70 minutes in each meeting. The class meeting in this semester semester was accompanied with a meeting for limited face-to-face learning at campus, and the other meeting were performed towards online learning, namely synchronous of asynchronous instructions. The researcher implemented several teaching strategies and a method in teaching and learning process during offline learning at campus, namely IAPC strategy, ritual teaching, communicate, language technical approach, student well strategy, well work, gallery strategy, former user several application, and online learning, namely Zoom, Google Meet, WhatsApp, Google Classroom, YouTube, Instagram, Quiz, Duolingo, Padlet, Code, and Canva. This study used quantitative data to investigate correlation between student preference and the English outcome and a semester graded data recognition the achievement text. And then the result of the regression of student proficiency in hybrid learning. And the finding from question showed that most of a student prefer learning English start hybrid learning in new normal era. It was identified for a main score of all statement of questionnaire in a high category. This item refers as a main of from all the statement of the questionnaire. And the last conclusion. This study investigates the correlation between university study reference and their English achievement in hybrid learning. The finding of this study revealed that there was a positive correlation between student preference on their English assessment in hybrid learning with p-value. And then course was 5,012 which meant efficacy of university student. In conclusion, there was a strong correlation between student preference in hybrid learning and their English achievement during COVID-19 pandemic. It is recommended for the next research to explore further study related to this fault since there are still limited study discussions about hybrid learning in a new normal context. Thank you.